Karamoja region is known for its rich mineral potential, but now a Human Rights Watch report indicates that the mining industry could do more harm than good for the indigenous people unless government makes reforms. The report indicates that government has promoted private investment in mining in the remote northeastern part of Karamoja by awarding over 700 licenses. However, these private organizations have embarked on explorations without consulting locals.
The situation for land registration for people in Karamoja remains very, very difficult, as is true in other parts of Uganda. In Karamoja, the land is mostly held communally, and that means that people should have a right to register for a certificate of customary ownership. But so far, we haven't seen any of those certificates actually handed out. Perfectly legitimately, some have come in and then sought documentation later, which is a concern we raise in the report. But fundamentally, there's no requirement that they consult or inform the local population before they begin their activities, and that's a problem.
Testimonies we have received from communities, indigenous communities in Karamoja, that they were completely surprised by companies accompanied by soldiers suddenly showed up in their compound and started digging in their backyard, in their garden, walking over their crops and starting to dig the ground.
The report also goes ahead to raise concerns of water usage by the many licensed companies, causing fears of eventual water pollution in the future. It also indicates that mineral exploration has heightened fears of land grabbing in the region.
What happens to our rivers? The little water that has been there is now going to be shared with industrialists. What happens to this vast land that we have been grazing peacefully is now being fenced off. It's tough time for us as Karamojons.
So far, 2 mining companies are reported to have started actual mining in the Karamoja region. Minerals available in the region include mainly marble and gold. Miners from Karamoja are also reporting foul play and human rights abuse.
I mean, if a stone breaks your leg, for example, people have big wounds, people are coughing because of the dust from the rocks. People are, they're using heavy, those sledgehammers, and they're poorly feeding. So definitely they're getting wasted.
These anomalies have been noticed not only in Karamoja but also in other areas of the country, and the ministry is trying its best to put things right.
The Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, on the other hand, have criticized the report, indicating that not enough research was made by the Human Rights Watch since most of the issues raised have been addressed.
The only problem we have is that the Human Watch and other NGOs involved in some of these reportings do not really talk to a wider spectrum of the people to also understand what is happening on the ground. They just go and report and make these obscurantist reports.
The Karamoja region, on the verge of a mining boom, is believed to contain considerable mineral deposits. However, poverty levels are high and the region is now prone to drought. Suhail Mugabe, NTV.